is a very interesting concept where parking lots are converted into parks, and we are from the national parks. So it's just natural for us to make full use of this parking day to promote the activities we carry out in our parks and gardens.
It's our second time we're participating in Parking Day. The first time we had this fun facts machine. So in this floathouse this year, it's supposed to be a colourful, vibrant, attractive structure in the city. And when you enter the floathouse, you see all these little cards. There are all these fun facts you learn about Singapore, our history, our food, the architecture, and you can even take them home.
They are interested in how small-scale community events or like spontaneous art could revitalize public spaces
And engage the public.
Yeah.
Basically, Ministry of Funny, a YouTube channel based in Singapore that focuses on using comedy to poke fun at stereotypes, social norms. So what we want to poke fun at is using everyday things that people are familiar with and kind of poke fun at the whole spa world.
Faster, harder.
Faster, harder.
More accurate, please.
That's it. That's quite good.
You just look up and then breathe in. Okay, I turned on the sauna already. You can feel the heat.
Make it a bit hotter.
A bit hotter. Then you just move your chair. Do you feel the heat? We really like the initiative that is utilizing these traditionally very busy places to do something fun. And in the CBD, when everyone's normally very stressed, we thought, okay, we have a concept that was popular online. It's a good initiative. Having less cars is always great, so we thought it would be something fun to do.
My parks are actually about trying to gather people in a communal space while giving out free drinks so we can educate people about coffee and then provide a space for them to talk and chit-chat and get to know each other, make new friends.
What we are doing here is called Lepak Corner. So what we do is we remove the car park for one day and then we put something creative here like Lepak Corner so they can enjoy themselves.
We are participating in this parking day to bring the community together by making up this kind of small carnivals where my group have participated in doing board game carnivals like balloon pops, all those old school games where people can come in and play and relate back to their olden memories.
Our parking lot is one that involves the community and also allows the audience to reminisce about their childhood memories, childhood places, childhood games, etc. And the way we do it is through having them gather around the table, and then we give them a sheet of origami paper that they can write whatever they want to that is memorable about their childhood. And then they can fold it into whatever origami form they want, such as cranes and also flowers. And then once they are done with it, they can slot it into the Rochester Center box.
Some of our other friends, we built a Gyarados, then other friends built Pokemon Shelter and a Snorlax statue as well. The great point about Parking Day is it's the opportunity for you to do a public ground-out installation, which is a very rare opportunity. It's really hard to secure places to do this, and URA supports you fully.
Our park is made out of cardboard, which is actually a very easily accessible material. So even small things like cardboard and paint, you actually make something very interesting where people actually can actually beautify the community, and like people can come and like can get more opportunities to interact with the people around you.
Parking Day as an initiative is very meaningful in a way that we can rethink about the spaces in our city. So by doing something very simple, we can actually challenge our normal ideas of how the street can be used for. So instead of for cars, we can reduce the number of cars and encourage more people to use the spaces for communities. As we are living in a very high-dense cityscape, I think it's very important that we have this kind of very useful and also relaxing breakout spaces for the people so that they can actually enjoy the city while they still live in this very compact urban landscape. On the other hand, I think as our demographic shift and also as we achieve some kind of material success, we also want to see how we can actually reflect on our lifestyle and build the kind of community together with people in the city. So I think public space performed that very important role. I think a lot of time we imagine that public space needs to be very large, hundreds of people, but actually it doesn't necessarily seem so. with just a few people, small corner, we can turn it into very meaningful places for people who are staying or working around there. So in that sense, smaller parking spaces is actually very important. On the other hand, I think it's also important that we leave some of these spaces for the people to see what they want to do with them. So from that, we can actually encourage more people to participate in the making of the parking spaces.
Of course, definitely.
It's a nice space to try out something that interacts with the public, and regardless of how it turns out today, next week we are definitely going to be back with another idea.